So it's time to have a rant online because I like making chaos. Also, my goofy brain decided to use copyrighted audio for the first time I posted this video, so it was taken down, and this is a repost. And yes, for once in my life I'm using text-to-speech. Womp womp. Anyways, I feel bad for most distractors at the moment, since even when I'm distracting, people will ask for things. Asking for research is understandable, but if the distractor is only distracting one twisted, it's for good reason, like leaving a common twisted and distracting barbette or pebble, since they are the bigger issue, and asking for harder twisteds and getting angry at the distractor when they say, if you want them so badly, you do it. When they say that, it's usually a joke or it means they don't want to distract that twisted, as well as not moving out of the way of a distractor, walking out in front of them, especially when you're a low stealth tune. I mean, why do that? It may just be pet peeves, but annoying the distractors or healers can ruin a run very, very quickly, as the distractors can just quit altogether and the healers may die or not heal on purpose. Many people don't realize how long distractors have to distract. This video before I edited was 50 minutes long. In larger runs, it can either take longer or shorter depending on the tunes, machine numbers, or whether it's a blackout. Keep in mind each factor will affect the distractor. The only reason I do distract is so I can rant and have a unique skill, since due to many issues, characters, lag, rude players, exploiters, and many other reasons, it can be hard to find a proper distractor. Many people leave or get upset in a run if there is not a distractor. Because of this, a distractor can be a highly wanted thing in pro runs, main runs, long runs, such and such. This is because it's much easier with a distractor, rather than without one. Never berate a distractor over a mistake, or when they take a break. Mistakes are mistakes, not purposeful incidents. That's why they are called mistakes overall. And breaks? Usually when the distractor needs to get up stamina, get a heal, or actually take a break, as well as fixing their setup. I use controller when distracting, wiping my hands every couple of seconds so my hands don't get too sweaty. Sometimes distractors need breaks for these things, along with drinking, eating, or preparing for twisteds. Messing up distractors annoys me heaps. It's stupid. They help you and you try ruining their run, as they can easily get you killed instead. Not only is it bad for you and them, but can end the run instantly for everyone else. This is why you need to stay out of distractors' ways. If you do not, it can ruin many things, and it's being selfish, as unless it's a duo, it's not just affecting you both. Pro distractors have to deal with heaps of low stealth tunes, people who don't move out of their way, rude players, heaps of twisteds, long waits, and heaps more. I have only spoken to a few pro distractors, but their main pet peeve is people in the way or people messing them up on purpose, stealing items, or stealing twisteds. If you see a distractor fighting another distractor over who distracts, or what twisteds to distract, please settle it immediately. Do not aggravate either of them further. Try and compromise with both. Otherwise, this creates heaps of chaos, and often kills heaps of other tunes, or both distractors, so it's better to just sort it out than get the run ruined right there and then. I have accidentally fought with other distractors over twisteds a few times, and it never usually ends well. A lot of distractors dislike twisteds with different speed, so if you get hit, please do not start an argument as they are already having plenty of trouble. Like having Ginger and Toodles, a big issue for distractors to handle both at once. If you start accusing them, yet again it'll say what I said earlier, it can demolish your run. So for the ever-living love of Asgore, be polite. Also, if people purposely confuse the healers into healing Looey, while knowing it can kill Looey, it's just annoying. It's a good joke when it's not actually happening, but otherwise it's more annoying than if Finn and Shelly combined and started yapping about dinosaurs, fish, puns, 4 hours on end. I'd rather Dandy sell me stopwatches for eternity, thank you very much. Gather around, my tiny viewer children. I shall tell you a stupid story. Once upon a time I was distracting Bobette, Toodles, and Boxten at floor 16, and Cosmo started yapping, saying that I needed to get Boxten, while I was running for my life. Oh my golly, I needed a break. Do you know what happened? They started yelling at me to get both of them. So I said womp womp. They weren't very happy with me, sadly. I enjoyed that run like a little child with one of those giant lollipops, sitting there with a big grin. Those cartoony children from those, like, cartoons and advertisements. Those ones. Yeah. Cosmology, the pastry roll, got eaten and I was very happy. Anyways, I'll end it here. Thank you for listening to my zesty yapping. Hey.